All right, let's go. Breakfast with the endorsement. This is a, I don't know if they're a subscriber or not, but this is a commenter's request on one of my past videos. I don't know which one it was or who made it. If you made it, light up the comments below and say, you're the one who asked me to check out the new $6 meal over at Dunkin. They've thrown their hat into the ring. I'll give you all the details, all the deets, and we'll check it out. I haven't had breakfast at Dunkin in a while. Come along with me, shall you? Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. All right, have straw will travel. So what we got going on here, I have a lot of items, a lot of Dunkin' items to the right of me. Let's get out the little cheat sheet. Regarding this meal, they're saying check out our $6 meal deal. Get a medium hot or iced coffee. I went with iced, and I got it with mocha and cream. I forgot the sugar. This is probably not going to taste great. It does not. It's not too bad because the swirl is sweetened, but it never fails. In the Java sock, not sponsored, the Coca Mocha latte, and that one looks really good. So I got that medium iced coffee, and then you could get a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich on any option of bread. I went with the everything bagel, and then you get hash browns. So I think I got 6 hash browns. Check them out right there. 6 hashy browns. No crunch to be had. Decent flavor, but no crunch. And they've only been sitting in the bag for like 2 minutes. And then, like I said, the bacon, egg, and cheese, I went on an everything bagel. And that looks like not an everything bagel. What? That's a sesame bagel. You see? You see? This was a request. And I had some points on the card, so I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. I mean, this was my fault. I didn't add the sugar. Medium. But it is a pretty good deal money-wise. But that's not an everything bagel. Right? There's everything else right there. The bacon, egg, and cheese. All right, so listen. Let's give the breakdown. Do I want to take a bite of this? I'll take a bite of this. I do it for you. I'm just not a huge fan of the breakfast over here at Dunkin'. I think that chorizo wrap is the only thing I've liked in a year or two. All right, let's try this. Sesame seed bagel. Decent flavor. When I get home, I'll probably add these onto the sandwich with a little hot sauce, maybe a little ketchup. Their bagels are not horrible. They're just so chewy. I knew this going in, and I did have other options, but I wanted to kind of keep it traditional for the video. This couldn't wait. Look at the sticker. This couldn't wait. Ooh, I'm sure it could have. All right, listen. Hash browns, 6 of them. What happens too on the app, don't get confused. You have to jump through some hoops. You hit the $6 meal, you add your first item, which I think is the sandwich, and it tells you to add to the cart, and then it just takes you away. And it took me like 5 to 10 minutes to figure out that you have to click on the $6 meal again, add the second thing, add it in, and it's giving you the regular pricing of those items. So I'm like, why is this $8? But then when I added the hash brown, it deducted everything, and then it made it $6 and whatever it was with tax, $6.30 with tax. So I respect the hustle, Dunkin, that you're throwing out one of these meal deals that everyone seems to be doing in the fast food world. But to me, you should be able to just hit it, the $6 meal deal, pick each thing, and it's $6. And there's no instruction. So some mornings I'm smart, and it's early, but some mornings I am smart. So that was just a little heads up to let you know that's what you have to do. At least that's what I had to do, because there's nothing when you just go into the meal, it just does it all for you. So you have to do it 3 separate ways, and then it did do it. So what I will say, the deal, I think it's a $3.47 savings, something like that. It's like $9 and change. So if you're in the mood for a breakfast meal and you want to go to Dunkin', and it's one of those days, I'm just keeping it real, and you want to spend $6, if you didn't do it that way, and it's kind of interesting that they make you jump through those hoops. They're like, oh, maybe people will just order everything a la carte and they won't take advantage of this because they don't know how to work it. I found out how to work it, but it saves you like $3.50, something like that. So normally this meal would have been like $9 and change. So I guess that's a good deal if Dunkin' is your breakfast go-to for that day. So if I had to give this whole thing a rating, the deal of $3.50, something like that, it's pretty good. I'll give it like an 85. It's a good deal if you're going to Dunkin' for breakfast and you want a nice meal. But the bagels, I'm not huge on. I'm going to give the sandwich like a 75. I'm going to give those hash browns like a 52. And I'm going to give this drink, it would normally be like an 80, something like that. But again, I forgot the liquid sugar, but it's still serviceable. Maybe. But then you have this, which was made correctly. Nice coloring on that Cocoa Mocha Latte. And that's the way you do it. I also got an extra shot of espresso, and it's espresso, people. You didn't date it for 10 years and it turned out to be your espresso. It's espresso. And that'll get me going. That'll get me going. All right, listen, thank you so much. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is Twitter, X, you know what I'm talking about. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, thank you for joining me. If you were that person that asked me to try the $6 meal, I was not going to try the $6 meal. I might have mentioned it in a video if I was talking about meals, but I had no intention to try this, partly for some of the things you've seen in this video. But thank you so much. I appreciate everyone throwing me the options and wanting to see something. So maybe other people wanted to see this, and if they did, I gave it to you. That's it. We'll see you soon with some more reviews.